Good morning. I hope this message finds you well as we enter this upcoming holiday season. Now, normally I would want to deliver this message in person, but with 2020 being what it is, I hope a video message provides at least a little bit of a personal touch. At Sage, we've always been committed to a few core principles. We strive to provide outstanding financial planning and investment advisory services, and to do so with a very competitive fee structure. Over the past 2 years, we've made huge strides in the quality of service we provide. We became an independent advisory firm in mid 2019, meaningfully improved our custodian by switching to Fidelity, and I was awarded my CFA charter, completing several years of rigorous study to improve the quality of your investment portfolios. Other improvements we've made impact your bottom line even more directly. We know most of you appreciate the tax loss harvesting work we were able to complete in March, as pretty much everyone likes paying less in taxes. In aggregate, the strategic tax work will save our clients over $5 million in taxes. We also know that the tactical rebalancing we did in March, July, and October meaningfully improved the returns of client portfolios. Our investments in new technology have allowed us to provide these valuable new and improved services. Which leads me to the point of this video. We've long known that the advisor fees we charge are far below the industry average. And for years, as a business, we were able to get away with charging the lower fees. Yet as we've increased our ability to better serve you, and we've experienced the meaningfully higher cost of delivering top-notch service, the time has come for us to make a very modest increase in the advisory fees we charge. If you allow me, I'd like to show a few slides to put into context our current and new fee schedules. We were able to reach out to Fidelity, who works with thousands of independent advisory firms like us, to get a broad picture of average fees across the industry. These firms all have a similar structure to Sage, with the percentage we charge annually going down as the amount of assets you have with us goes up. We simply charted these fee structures so it'd be easier to compare. As you can see, most firms start at 1% and go down from there after you've hit $1 million in assets. However, this data is a little misleading as many of these firms have a hard asset minimum, where they don't actually work with households with less than $1 million in assets. Obviously, a firm minimum was a non-starter with us at Sage, as we strongly believe that everyone deserves great financial planning, not just those who already have a lot of assets. We then researched and learned the average fees of advisors who are on the higher and lower ends of the advisory fee spectrum. Specifically, what's the average of the top 20% of advisory fee schedules and the lowest 20%? The yellow line shows the average of the top 20%, charging on average 1.5% on the first 250,000, starting to reduce from there. This was especially useful information to us, as this is the group of firms who are most likely to have no asset minimum, thus giving us accurate data for what advisories actually charge on smaller households. The blue line here shows the lowest 20%, who continue to charge 1% on the first 500,000 before reducing their fees. This purple line then is our current fee schedule. As you can see, it's not just below average, it's actually far lower than the lowest 20% of other advisors. And yes, this is clearly why we are feeling the pinch of expenses on the improvements mentioned earlier. Finally, we add in here the green line. This will be our new advisory fee schedule. As you can see, we continue to be competitive for every size household, which was always our goal. For most of our clients, this means a very modest increase in advisory fees beginning in January. We've known for years that for Sage Advisors to stay a viable advisory firm that continues to provide outstanding services for many years to come, a modest fee increase was going to be necessary, and we've procrastinated that change for a long time. As we're prepared to change, we've had the opportunity to talk it through with many clients whom we had previously scheduled meetings. We're very thankful for the support and encouragement we're getting from all of you. This change will require an updated advisory agreement that you will be able to sign digitally. We'll begin emailing these out in the next few days, and although we're sending out these forms now, this change won't go into effect until the new year. I know many of you will want to discuss these changes, so feel free to call or email with any questions you may have. And for those of you that just sign and return the updated agreements, I genuinely thank you. If we don't speak soon, I wish you and your family a happy holiday season and a wonderful new year. As always, thank you for the trust that you've shown in me and the entire Sage team.